Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Call the Cops. My name is Officer Jamie Kidili, and as always, a great show in store. Let me just say this from the top, or off the top. When it comes to charity events, I'm telling you right now, good luck trying to find one better than the one that's going to be taking place this weekend, May 19th?
Yeah, 19th.
May 19th over the Boston Athletic Club. We're talking about the Field of Dreams wiffle ball tournament. It's the third year, and you talk about raising cash for a great cause, juvenile diabetes. But first year at this event raised $32,500. Okay, could they top it the next year? Absolutely. They raised 50 grand last year, year two. So as you can well imagine, expectations headed into the third annual Field of Dreams wiffle ball tournament are through the roof. Can they raise more than 50 grand? And can they, obviously they're going to do it for a great cause. But again, can't say enough about this event. And the man responsible for this event, who I'd like to welcome in right now. It's not easy getting you on Call the Cops. I'm very lucky that we're able to make this happen. Just from a money perspective alone, the funds that you've been able to raise through this wiffle ball tournament, 32.5 year one, 50 grand a year ago. How great does that feel to be able to say you've done all that?
Feels awesome. And it's because of a lot of great people, a lot of generous people, hardworking, people who help put it together, generous people who support it. And, it's all about raising awareness and raising money for a cure, ultimately, but in the meantime, better quality of life advancements for people living with diabetes.
According to my math, and I was never good in math, but 82,500 in 2 years. Did you ever think when you sat down, when it was a couple of years back, and the idea, and I'd like to find out whose idea it was. I think you said it was Cecil Jones, but I just don't believe that. But did you think, sitting here a couple of years later, that, wow, this thing has taken off beyond expectations?
It has. When we started out, I was hoping to make about 15 grand, and just to do my part. Yeah. And never had anticipated that we'd make this kind of money, but you do get caught up in it, and you put 110% into it, and as you become successful, you want to make it even better, and that's what we've tried to do.
So by making it better, you mean you're going to try to raise more than 50 grand? That's a pretty lofty. Is that the goal, I imagine, into year three?
Yeah, last year we set 40 grand as our goal, just to raise 32 up to 40, and we made 50. So it is hard to top that, and you do have a ceiling at some point, but I'm hoping to beat 50,000.
Okay, wow, I love it. Tough talk. Heading into this year, teams obviously looking for people to come forward, players to sign up. Is there still time to sign up? I know May 19th is coming quick, but
it's this Saturday, so we're going to be drawing out the brackets probably tomorrow night or Thursday, and that takes some work, so we do need the teams to be finalized. We're just about sold out on the adult venue, and we have some openings at the children's venue.
Okay, so. And again, I don't mean to belabor the point, but I love it. I love this event. Yeah. It's been unbelievable the last 2 years, and it's not just wiffle ball. It's for all. I mean, you hear stuff. You hear people say all the time, "Hey, it's for all ages." This thing is like the definition of for all ages.
It is. We have a morning tournament for the little kids, and it goes from 8 to noon. We have the national anthem start us off, and while the kids who aren't playing, Kim Tavares, police officer Kim Tavares.
So Renee Rancour.
Renee will be there for the noontime. So we have two tournaments.
Okay, all right.
The kids in the morning. Yep. And Kim sings and kicks it off with the national anthem.
Who's awesome.
She's awesome. Yep. And the kids play down, and the teams that aren't playing, we have a petting zoo, we have pony rides, we have Simon Says, we have a canine show, we have the retired police bring the blue goose. So there's a lot of things, face painting for kids to do.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, while they're not playing.
And I want to touch on the Simon Says, because it's Jimmy and Dennis Fitzpatrick's dad.
Yes, Brendan.
And I know you talked about it the first year. I didn't get a chance to see it. Yeah. And then last year, I got a chance to stop and watch him in action. And he's real deal.
He is awesome.
Yeah.
And he's very busy. A lot of people hiring him out. But again, he does this, for free for us, for the charity. So.
And you say he gets hired out. So he does this
as a living. Yeah, he makes a lot.
So he is Simon Says?
Yeah, he's Simon.
People didn't know, but he is. But again, it's just. It's a lot of little things that come together to make for a great event, but that little piece of it, you get all the kids, do this, do that, do this, and I'm like, he got me a couple of times.
The kids love it.
But the kids love it.
Yeah, and he does an adult version as well, which the adults love it as well.
So. Yeah, I didn't love it too. I didn't last very long. Petting zoo, pony rides last year?
Pony rides.
Pony rides this year?
Yeah, ponies will be there.
Unbelievable.
Whatever's well received, we bring back. And
Yeah.
the petting zoo is very big with the little ones.
You know what? I think I'm bringing my little guy this year to check out the petting zoo.
Yeah.
So many people I know probably making this happen. How important are the volunteers for all this? Who
Huge.
kind of,
Couldn't do it without them. You know, honestly.
except for Cecil Jones. Go ahead.
Cecil Jones, it was his concept. We've done this 3 years in a row, this show, so if I go back and change every year who invented it, you'll play it on me. So Cecil did come up with the concept, and him and the Runners Club have been a huge support.
Yeah.
You know, and there's others, Karen Kelleher in my office, and Jen Fahey, Tommy Joyce, huge support, and there's others too. I mean, we got everyone out in the district selling tickets. We couldn't do it without them.
Is it getting easier? I mean, I imagine the first year was as hard as it gets,
Yes.
but with each passing, I'm sure it's still a ton of work.
Yeah.
But is it any easier, or is it still as challenging as
It's
ever?
easier because we know the form, you know, we know the where we're going, the BAC, and they volunteer their facilities.
Who is it? Pappas?
Jonathan Pappas,
Jonathan
his
Pappas?
family.
Yeah, I mean that's
yes,
huge. I mean
the
they
Pappas
they
family.
volunteer they provide the athletic center for free, and it's a
Yeah.
great setup too.
It really is awesome.
What do you have? 4 fields?
We have 5 fields going at
5
once
fields.
on an indoor field,
Yep.
so that's our field of dreams. That's where we come up with the
Thank
name
you
too,
for
so.
connecting those dots for me. I was going to ask you where the. Anyway, okay. But point being made, a lot of people volunteering time and making this thing all come together.
Yeah, huge.
Money's this year going to.
Jocelyn Diabetes Center.
Okay. Now, I imagine when you knock on the door of Jocelyn Diabetes and say, "Hey, we got a tournament that has raised over $80,000," do they take your call right away? What's the reception there?
Absolutely. The JDRF is where we were giving it the past 2 years, and they're all in the research world, which is great. But Jocelyn I chose this year because it's a local touch. It's Boston, it's nationally recognized, and all the kids we know that are living with this disease are being treated at the Jocelyn. So we wanted to get a little more close to home.
And for those who don't know, I mean, why this cause is so close to your heart. Caroline, your daughter, has juvenile diabetes,
Yes.
and maybe just talk about why it's so important for you to be as involved as you are.
Yes, 5 years ago, Caroline, 5 years ago this summer, she was 8 years old, got diagnosed, and it was devastating to me, and I knew nothing about it. So it took a couple of years to really understand what it is, that it's a growing epidemic, and me and my wife said, we have to do our part. Like we say, we can't be doctors, we can't do research, but we can help fund research.
I love that quote, by the way, because I've talked to some people who said you could have been a doctor, but you just didn't like the sight of blood or something like that.
Yeah.
No, but your quote's a great one. I can't do the research. I'm not a doctor, but I can raise money.
Yes, and we can fund smart people to do great research, and that's being done. And that's what's awesome too is. It's not like the money goes and you never see developments. There's developments being made every day, every week, every month by these great, smart doctors and researchers. So
all the money, 100% of the proceeds from this event go to
the Jocelyn Diabetes
and to
Center.
fund research.
To fund research.
Just to kind of put perspective on it, you and I were talking earlier, and I think it's over close to 300 million people worldwide with diabetes.
Yes.
That seems like a pretty frightening number.
Staggering number.
Staggering number.
Staggering, and it's something that, again, I didn't understand it until we had it in the family, but once you're diagnosed, it's a lifelong struggle. It's every day, it never goes away. So, but they've made good advances that, my daughter's fortunate in this era that we're in, that, now she wears a pump, and that's a great development. Instead of sticking a needle in you every meal, you do this every 2 or 3 days, and you can give yourself a dose,
the needle shot or
with whatever you're eating. But you do still have to pinch your fingers, at least 5 times a day, 10 times. And that's tough. So I'd love to see a full loop development that they're working on so that the meter would read your blood sugar level as well as dose you with the insulin.
How's she doing, though? Is she doing
She's
it? I mean,
great.
living the life of an average kid.
She is.
Playing sports, all that stuff.
She is awesome. She big hockey player, lacrosse, everything.
Where'd she get the athletic genes from?
Her mother.
Okay, just curious.
Thank
we'll
God.
edit that later, but go ahead.
Thank God.
No, but she also played. I remember we had video from the first year. Her team, which was I thought hilarious.
Yeah.
Her team, the girls' team, made it to the finals against the boys' team.
They did.
But I mean, looks like an everyday average kid.
Oh yeah, she's living a regular life. She just has this extra burden to deal with, and that's our job is to teach her how to deal with it.
Okay. So folks who, if they can't play and they're looking to donate, what's the pitch you're going to make to them about contributing to a great cause?
Yeah,
like this?
I would just ask everyone to just do the best they can with their, making a donation to the Jocelyn Diabetes Center. You can go on to their website and look for the Field of Dreams and support our cause this Saturday, or come over. Sean Thornton from the Bruins is coming this year.
which
we
I
have
love.
Jamie Keneally.
Jamie
every
Keneally's
year.
going to be there. I mean, everybody knows that. But it's funny, like that little stuff like 2 years ago, Keith Yandel,
Yeah.
who I guess is going to big time you this year for reasons I don't even
Yeah,
understand.
he's in the
What-
Stanley Cup playoffs.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
he
a
can't
lame
make it.
excuse like I'm playing for the Stanley Cup playoffs. But I mean, it was so great to see him 2 years ago because he gave out the jersey.
Yeah.
And I remember the kid coming up and stars in his eyes, awestruck. But having Thornton there is going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, he won the cup for us. So, City of Boston Credit Union has stepped up as our primary sponsor this year.
This is big news too.
This is big. So we tried to get a corporate sponsor, City of Boston Credit Union, get behind us, gives us $10,000, and they bring Sean Thornton, who is their spokesperson. And we're looking for a long-term relationship with the credit union.
I mean, to me, that's awesome. So in addition to bringing Sean Thornton, the kids are going to go crazy. They pony up 10 grand. So
Yeah.
you're already 10 grand.
Yeah, 10 grand ahead of last year. And my hope, Jamie, is we have the police department full support, but I think the credit union could bring the fire department, the water and sewer, all the city workers in, and maybe make it something more.
Yeah,
So,
it's just I tell you, and I don't mean to beat beat the drum or beat the horse dead, but I mean it's a phenomenal idea. It's a great event. I mean, and what kind of feedback have you received over the past couple of years about
everyone-
just how much fun it is?
Everyone that comes loves it. Everyone gets fed, well fed. They get a T-shirt. The kids have a ball. They get to compete. No one plays wiffle ball at our age, but this is a day you get to go out. It's like
I know.
it's like playing in the snow.
But it makes you feel like a kid again, though. Like
Yeah,
you're
it
playing in the
does.
snow. Because I
Yeah.
remember playing with ball all the time, and then again, to have the young kids, and then to attract some of the older crowd. It just goes to show it's one of these games you can
It's
kind
a great day. It's a
Great day.
great day for a great cause.
So they can play, they can sign up, still looking for teams. They can make a donation.
Yep.
And I think right now we're going to tell folks or direct folks to the Boston Field of Dreams at yahoo.com website.
Yes, that's to sign up.
That's to sign up.
Yep.
And I'm guessing they can get more information
Yeah,
about
and
donating.
if they wanted to donate, go to the Jocelyn Diabetes Center website and
Okay.
then look for Field of Dreams event, under events, Field of Dreams,
Okay.
and then donate to support our cause.
Is there a big picture of you?
No, I'm not on there, but there'll be wiffle ball
As long as
players
it's
on
not,
there.
as long as it's not Cecil. And in addition to that, just real quick, you get some crazy raffle prizes
Yeah,
too.
we do really well. So the primary prize is a trip to Ireland for 2 round trip, house, rental car. We have JetBlue tickets anywhere in the country, a trip to Atlantic City, and then a ton of great sports prizes, including David Krejci autographed jersey just came in. Sean Thornton's going to sign a jersey. We're going to have a home run derby, and
Awesome.
the winner of the kids division is going to get his jersey. So a lot of great things.
It
a lot of
is.
giveaways.
It's a fun day.
Yeah,
So, I
it's a great
mean,
day.
if you're looking for something, and for somebody who's not signed up, if you're just looking to take the kids, I'd imagine you encourage
Yeah, I
everybody
do.
and anybody to come on out.
I tell everyone Sean Thornton's going to be there, so if you can't play, bring the kids over, meet them, get an autograph,
Yeah.
a picture.
I
And
hope
the mayor's
I hope
coming.
he's respectful to you, because I mean,
I hope
if
he
he
is
if
as
he
well.
gets you angry,
Yeah.
it could get ugly for Thornton. Mayor's going to be there.
Mayor
Mayor's been
Menino
behind
will be
this
there.
tournament
Every
from the
year.
get.
Huge supporter.
Yeah.
He's been a great support, and he comes every year. So
Yep, see
looking
him every
forward
year.
to
I think the
that.
commission
Yeah.
will be there as well. Okay, so before we say goodbye, give me the date and the times again.
May 19th, kids tournament, 8 to noon time.
Okay.
And then at noon time, Renee Roncourt will sing the anthem, and the adults get underway noon to 5, and then we wrap it up with all the prize giving. So.
Renee is definitely. Now, how did Renee, real quick, how'd that come about?
You know what? He was suggested, and Joe Sullivan from the gang unit had a relationship with him and reached out to him. So
Because he brought a lot. He brought more
Yeah,
to
he's
the.
awesome.
Like
Yeah.
I mean, he's taking pictures. He's doing fist pumps.
Oh, yeah, he
He's got
comes
his-
early. He hangs out.
Yeah,
he's awesome.
I was like, you know what? This guy's he knows how to work the room.
Yeah, he'll
that's
have
for
the
sure.
Stanley Cup ring on. He'll let you try it on. So
In the cup, I don't know. Somebody else can there. Always a pleasure.
thanks, Jamie.
May 19th.
Thanks for your support.
Which is
Appreciate it.
Sunday?
Saturday.
Okay, Saturday. Saturday, May 19th, Field of Dreams Wiffle Ball Tournament. I'm telling you right now, if you want to feel good about doing some good, you're crazy if you don't stop by Boston Athletic Club. May 19th, all the fun kicks off at 8. It is for everybody, kids and adults. All right, folks, thanks for watching Call the Cops. Till next time, have a great week and be safe, everybody. Good night.